Hi. Well,
Hi.
I want to thank all of you for joining the Q&A for the film Valentina. I hope everyone enjoyed the film, and please remember that it's available for an audience award. So don't forget to rate all the movies that you watch when you're done. So I'm Jamie Wolf, and I'm the chair of Trans Central Coast. My pronouns are she, her, and hers, and we are the proud sponsors of this movie. Trans Central Coast supports transgender and non-binary people in San Luis Obispo and northern Santa Barbara counties. I'd like to thank the festival's major supporters. This festival wouldn't happen without them. So we're really excited today to have Casio Santo with us today. He's the writer and director of Valentina. Thank you so much for doing this Q&A.
Thank you, Jamie, for receiving us. Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here and to talk about Valentina.
Thank you. So I'm in San Luis Obispo today. Where are you?
I'm in the state of Minas Gerais, Brazil.
Uh-huh.
That's where the film was set.
Excellent. Why did you decide to do a story about a transgender girl?
Sure. That's my first feature film. I think around 7 years ago, my sister and I, she's the producer, we decided that after making several short films, it was time to try to get funds to make a first feature film. So we started to brainstorm and think about several possibilities of projects, of synopses, and uh, possible ideas. And the first idea that came to mind was the idea of a love story between two boys, which is more related to my life. As a gay guy, I wanted to make a story, this love story.
Mhm.
But the first treatment that I wrote, I know we noticed that that story had been told several times before in movies and television, and I realized that maybe I should try to find another theme, another character. But I wanted to find this theme, this movie within the LGBTQ community. So I started talking to friends, reading, doing research, reading articles, newspapers. That's when I came across this research in a Brazilian paper about the reality of trans students in Brazil schools. And I found out these statistics that I think they really shocked me, because these statistics says that 80% of transgender students, they drop out of school in Brazil, and that's really bad. I thought this movie hadn't been made before, so I decided to research more and try to find uh, trans girls and trans boys to try to help me during the research, and that's how it started.
Excellent. So I have to tell you, throughout the whole movie, I've been sitting here thinking, your main actress, is she trans or is she not?
She's trans. She's trans. It was important for us. Since the beginning, we've been following the news, and we know that it's important to have representation. So the most important thing for us when we started casting is that the main actress should be trans. So I had this casting guys helping me out to find the perfect actress and actors for the whole all the characters of the movie, and we started with Valentina, of course. And I had Erika, which is the casting director, producer, and also Pedro, who was the researcher. He is a trans boy, and he's at that time he was studying advertisement, but he was helping us with the research for Valentina and even during the casting process. And they published like a call for to receive applications from trans women from all over Brazil. So we published this call for applications on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and we had like some trans associations and LGBT associations helping us spread the word about this opportunity that we were trying to find this actress. And we received around 50 applications from all over Brazil. All of them were sent by trans women. Not all of them were actors. It was not important for us that they had acting experience, because we for us it was important that she wanted to make the movie, and we would have like a person to prepare all the actors and actresses of the movie. So we received this application, and that's when we found Chiesa, which is the main actress. She's really great in the movie, and she's a great person. She's also a YouTuber, and we received a video from her with her application. She was acting a small scene, a really simple scene with a friend of hers. And from this scene, we noticed that she might be perfect for the role. She already had some experience with YouTube and talking to the camera. That was nice. But at the same time, I think the YouTube language is a little bit different from film language. So we wanted to make sure that she was perfect for the role. So we invited her to our town, and we recorded some scenes with a professional actor, trying to get like the right, I mean, the atmosphere that we wanted for the film. And that's when we were sure, okay, Chiesa, she's perfect for the role, and she was amazing during the whole process.
I agree. Thank you so very much. Um, you mentioned sort of the problems with trans people in Brazil. I mean, we track the Transgender Day of Remembrance every year, and
Hmm.
Brazil actually has the highest murder rate of
Yes,
trans people.
yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
How's the movie been received in Brazil? Has it been widely seen? And do you think you're changing any minds, softening any hearts?
Uh-huh. The film was released in Brazil only at film festivals so far. We didn't have a commercial release so far, but we intend to do so. And at these film festivals, the first festival was São Paulo International Film Festival. It was a virtual festival due to the pandemic, and there is people received the film in a really nice way. I mean, it was watched by 105, I mean 1,500 tickets. The festival was able to sell with this movie. Uh, and we received really nice feedback through internet and Twitter, Instagram. Uh, and I think people, what we heard a lot is that this movie can be seen by anybody. It can be watched by family, by students, by teachers. And we had a really nice reception with the film. And mostly for Chiesa, everybody was in love with Chiesa and her work. And I mean, it was really wonderful. I think the movie, our intention was to, as you said, to try to change minds and soften hearts. We did have some feedback about like how the movie changed people's perception about transgender students, transgender person in Brazil. Uh, but also now I think it's important we are trying to reach teachers and students. That's what we want to do next. I mean, it's important to go to film festivals, but we are trying to prepare some screenings for teachers in the following months.
I
So
think
we
that
are
would be
trying to,
great.
yeah, we are
It,
trying to figure out how to do that.
that's something we need here too. I'm trying to make the schools safer. Um,
Yeah. Mhm.
One of the things we really liked was the portrayal of the mother. I mean, lots of times
Uh-huh.
trans kids are kicked out of the home, but she at least
Mm-hmm.
had one really supportive parent.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we wanted to create this character, Valentina's mother, in a way that she would be supportive for her. Uh, we think it's important because somehow it shows I mean, it's really difficult for trans kids. Some of them, they're not welcomed by family, they are expelled from home and everything. It's an important theme. It's important. It's important to talk about this, but it's also important to show that when you have a supportive mother, supportive family, the process and the journey becomes less difficult. I mean, uh, it's difficult in society. Of course, these kids have to face several challenges, but I think the message we wanted to tell, maybe to parents and mothers and fathers, that when they support their kids, the journey is less difficult. I think it's important to show that.
Thank you. We're running almost out of time here, so just
Okay.
tell me one more thing. What other projects are you working on?
Currently, I'm starting to write the next feature film. It's about a gay guy in his mid 50s, and he's coming out when he's 50 something, and he's kind of he's having like a late adolescence. He's trying to, I mean, uh, it's a coming out, it's a late coming out tale. I think it's interesting, but I'm just starting to write it, to write this film script, this new script. And also I think it's I, I'd like to make more films and projects with social relevance. That's what I like. I think it's important to make films like Valentina, but at the same time I would like to try something commercial, so I'm trying to do contacts as well, to keep on working on different projects with social relevance, but also commercial projects as well. So I'm trying to find my way in this filmmaking process.
Well, Cassio, thank you so very, very much for being with us. And I hope everybody enjoyed it. I want to once more time thank the sponsors of the film festival. Again, they have to be there. They have to do it, or we're not going to see this festival. Remember to vote, and thank you all for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having us. It's a pleasure to show the film here.
Thank you so much. Thanks for making
Thank
it.
you. Thank you so much.